What's up, sons? It's Blind Red with Son of a Tech once again, and today I'm going to show you guys how to flash the HSBox and the HS Lite from Goldshell. This particular new firmware is a low power mode, or adds a low power mode. I don't currently have the capability of testing the power consumption post, so we'll have to have that as a separate video, but what we can do is get the update into place and turn on low power mode, because at the end of the day, the less power I'm paying on these particular units, the better, just because they aren't currently profitable. Let's get into it right after a word from today's sponsor. Today's sponsor is BT Miners. BT Miners has been a longtime sponsor of the channel and a proven reliable source for ASIC miners. If you're looking to purchase ASIC hardware from Bitcoin to Dogecoin miners, they are available for purchase on bt-miners.com. BT Miners is a trusted source by both ASICminervalue.com and CryptoMiner.com. Follow the affiliate link in the description and tell them SOT sent you to support the channel. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. If you'd like to pick up an HS Lite or an HSBox, be sure to check out BT Miners and use my promo code SOT for a discount. Let's go ahead and take a look at the release. We talked about this in the Crypto Mining Show, and we do that every Friday evening between 6 and 9 p.m. is the start time. And right now, you can see here, we're going to be upgrading the HS Lite here. And on Handshake, that does have an option to bring it down to 1250 watts at 1360. However, we're going to be mining specifically, 1040 gigahash at 820 watts from the 1360 and 1250. But that is on Handshake, and we are going to be mining SIA coin instead. So we're going to see here the HS Lite has the 2900 at 700 watts and the 2360 at 540 watts. Now, there isn't an update for the HSBox that is getting a low power mode right now. However, there is an update versus the version that I currently have. So while we're at it, I'm going to download both of those and flash both of them, starting out with the HS Lite. And you can see here, we kind of had some pulled up for stats, but you go to this GitHub page, which I'll leave down below. It's the Goldshell Miner firmware page, and you can scroll down and grab the firmware. So the two firmwares we're going to need is going to be the HS Lite right here. So we're just going to click it and save that to my downloads folder. And then the other one is going to be the HSBox right here. We're just going to go ahead and click that and save it to the folder, or to the downloads folder. From there, I have both of the miners already unlocked. You unlock it with your password. For the HS Lite, we're going to hit the little menu system and go to our system button page here. We're going to scroll down, and there's an option for firmware. We're going to click into that. It will open your downloads folder. Make sure you select the correct firmware. In this case, we're going to go with the Goldshell Lite version 2.2.4. And then we are going to just click the update button. And then we will do the same thing for the HSBox. I am going to go ahead and preemptively pull out some of my, we won't be able to do it on this one without doing one more thing real quick. Okay. So on this one, I do want to go ahead and make sure that I copy this information out. Oops. I will just screen cap it. It won't let me copy it, just so that we have it. We have been mining on the Luxor pool for this one in particular. We have our algorithm on SIA coin. So now we're going to go to the system page, just like we did on the HS Lite. We're going to select the one for the HSBox. You can see here, 2.2.5. We're going to click the update button. We're going to go ahead and head back on over and take a look at our miner update progress on the HS Lite. It is still going through, so we're just going to give it some time and then we'll check the results. Currently, I do have the original settings in. You can see here we have the 29 gigahash a second at 700 watts for the HS Lite, which is losing 0.7 of a penny right now at 13 cents a kilowatt hour. And we have the SIA coin miner, or the SIA coin on the Goldshell HSBox at about 478 gigahash a second, I believe is what that was. Yeah, the other one was 2,900 gigahash a second, excuse me. And this is at 230 watts, and we're losing about 1 to 2 pennies a day in mining. So hopefully just reducing the power cost will be beneficial here. I don't want to stop mining with these in particular because they have been kind of just boosting up the overall bags that I have, which is kind of where I'm at, and paying, you know, a couple pennies a day, or actually that's an hour. So last 24 hours is losing 17 cents a day on this one, 38 cents a day, but paying about $1 a day, something like that. Not quite 60 cents a day to mine SIA coins. No big deal. Let's go ahead and take a look. It does look like the firmware has completed on the update here. Let's go ahead and see if we have access to it. It does show version 2.2.2, and the version that we were trying to update to was 2.2.5, so it doesn't look like it went through quite yet. Maybe it does need a reboot. We'll check. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go ahead and hit the bounce button to get that to apply. Let's go ahead and check here. We got the update finish on this one. Let's go ahead and refresh. This one's rebooting by itself. And it looks like the HSBox got the updated splash page. So it's no longer green. It's this blue one that you usually find on the Lite series, which is interesting. Let's go home. This is on 2.2.5. Let's just confirm the HSBox being on 2.2.5. So this one is updated successfully, which is awesome. And we'll just see if our miner config stayed. It's in hash rate mode. There is no low power mode for the box. It's on SIA coin. That's correct. And it did maintain the pool settings. So that's good news as well. Let's go ahead and go back to our HS Lite. Go to the home page. We are updated to 2.2.4. Let's confirm that that is correct. That is correct. Let's go ahead and go to the miner, and the pool stayed in place. Perfect. And we have the low power mode, which I'm going to go ahead and activate now and apply that. Now, if the low power mode works as advertised for the SIA coin, we should get 2,360 gigahash a second at 540 watts. So let's go ahead and calculate that out, which is the main one we are wanting to update. Calculate that out at 13 cents a kilowatt hour. And it is better, but we are still losing about 5 cents a day on SIA coin. It may be worth also checking out Handshake, so we can do that real quick on our projected, which would be the 1040 gigahash a second at 820 watts. Calculate that out, and that doesn't seem like it would be correct. Let's double check that again. 1040 gigahash, or was this already on gigahash? It was. That makes more sense. There we go. Calculate that out, and that'd be losing about 60 cents a day. So if we compare that to our SIA coin, we're losing less on SIA coin. So there you go. Let's go ahead and take a look and make sure everything came back up and is mining. So we're going to go home, take a look. We are up, and it's doing 547 gigahash a second, which seems to be a little bit better. Our average is 478. So we'll give this a little bit to run, and then we'll check and see what our average hash rate is, if that improved on the HSBox. And then let's double check on the HS Lite. It's cranking away at 2,446 gigahash a second, and appears to be running smoothly as well. So there you go. It's a pretty straightforward process to upgrade the firmware on your Goldshell miners. I'll leave the links down below so you can check it out there. Thanks for watching today's video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next Tuesday.